Hello, Yanni Plays here. Thank you for checking out one of my videos. Today we're starting something new. We are starting Snowtopia. And as you can see at top right corner, Snowtopia is still in early access. It's been a few months since I played it last, but I know that they put out a whole bunch of updates, so I am excited to see what all changed and what all did they put in. And I think now that it's slowly starting to get colder outside, it is a perfect time to play this game because it gets colder and I really want to go out onto the slopes, but since I moved to the US, there isn't really any slopes in the area that I live, or let's put it this way, no slopes that I really want to go if you're used to skiing in Switzerland. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Let's just do the White Canyon today and let's see how far we're getting. And this game here is like 100 Days Winemaking, another game from a smaller developer, but again, beautiful graphics, wonderfully made. And if you look around, nowhere you can see money because we actually don't have any money and we don't need any money. But everything that you build, everything that we are going to build here, we are going to need volunteers to man those stations. And if we don't have enough volunteers, then this building or this ski lift just cannot function. So, and as better as we do, the more volunteers we're going to get. So as you see right now, we have 6 volunteers. So that means that we can build up to 6 buildings. Some buildings actually require a little bit more than just one person to man it. Also, we have some research. So let's just go ahead in here and see what research we have. So as you can see, our research is split in 3 different ways. We have the lifts, we have maintenance, and we have our service buildings. And kind of when you start going into one direction, especially later on when we get into the orange one and into the purple ones, we usually can just pick one of those 2 to go to. So there is going to be a point in time where we have to decide, well, do we want to have more distance and more incline, or do we just want to have more speed? But we are going to cross this bridge when we get there. So for now, let's just start and make our lift a little bit faster. Now here we have 3 access areas. So we have one over here, one in the center, and one down here. And let's see where will be a good place for a beginner lift. I think I'm going to start in the center and then branch out in one or the other direction. And I think I'm going to branch out in this direction because I can make some easy slopes down here. But from up here I can make some black diamonds as well. So let's start with something simple. And now, as you can see, as soon as we're in build mode, we actually see the slopes a little bit better. And connect that here and go as long as possible. Bring it up here, and now as you can see, we're waiting for builders, so we have to build our service buildings, our maintenance buildings. So we need a builder's lodge. The building lodge goes there, and for now I'm going to assign 1 volunteer, and we can unpause so this builder can head over there. And we are also going to build the research lab, because otherwise our research is not going to start. Right next to it, and then we're going to leave some gap for some more slopes and lifts. We're going to need the mechanics workshop. We are for sure going to need some ski patrol lodge, and also the snow groomers. So for now, the lodge we are not putting up here. We're putting that down here. It's just a little building. Alright, now over here you can see we don't have any volunteers assigned and therefore nothing is going to run. Now we're putting one of them on, but it is still not working. So it's still closed. Why is it still closed? Well, it's fairly simple because they can go up there, but they cannot come back down. So let's go ahead and put some slopes in. Now, since we don't have any money requirements, the good thing is that slopes don't cost money, but they are going to need some maintenance. So we cannot just put too many of them in. But for now, let's put a medium slope coming from over here. And we are trying to go with a green slope. So white means it's pretty much flat. Or uphill, and then we just have the different colors. We have green, blue, red, and black, and we are trying to keep it as much in one color as possible, because if we have some steep drops or something and then a beginner gets on and falls over, then it just gives us more work. Because we are going to have to rescue all of those people. Alright, we have our first slope, and let's put that in high priority for the builder. So that the next thing that we are going to build is this slope here. Alright, our first slope is in. Our lift is open and you can see all of our skiers coming. And as you can see, different colors mean how good the skiers are. So the green ones are gonna like it. The blue one is probably gonna be okay. And the red one is just gonna hate our slope here because it's not enough for them. But we're trying to fix that. Let's put a blue one in here. And since this one here is just a surface toe, that means that we cannot really cross over. Also this one here I'm gonna put in high priority. And here is our first skier. Since we already have a problem queue here because there are just not enough lifts, I mean we have 22 people waiting, let's go ahead and build a chairlift. The only one that we have is this one here. So here again, we are not going to go to the best position because that is going to be another one that cannot handle the traffic that we're going to get very soon. May be able to put one in here to go maybe here. And then the good thing is, while we're still waiting for this lift to be built, we actually can already go and put in our slopes. And here we are trying to go with a blue one and a red one. And I recommend to put the easier one that you want to put in first. Because that's the one that usually curves around a lot. And then as harder you get, the more you just go straight down. That's a beautiful blue one. And let's try if we can come out on the other side. And make a red one here. or a mostly red one. It looks like we're going to end up, we have a lot of blue in it. But we cannot make the mountain steeper than it is. So while we wait on everything, let's take a quick look up here. So we have our satisfaction from our skiers, and right now we attract the 3 different types of skiers. So we have the Snowstruck lovers, the sport club kids, and the new fallen snow. And I think it's here, yes. So you can see we are going to unlock more skiers as longer the game goes on. We pretty much just need to have enough of them, and they need to be happy enough, and then it is going to give us the next one. So if we go on our Snowstruck lovers, we currently have 15 of them, and I think the way I interpret that and remember that, we need to have 50 of them, and once we have 50 of them, we are going to get the next level. And everybody over here is mad. Don't even know why I built this one. Because the tow lift just cannot keep up with the demand. But also, as you can see, most of them are green, and of course the green ones don't want to go over here. But our 4-person lift is almost done, and when we have that, we could go ahead and put a 4-person lift up here. Put in another green one if possible, that just connects up with this one down here. Alright, let's go ahead and put our last lift in. That will be the 4-person. Just trying to go as close to those buildings here as possible so that we have enough room for another one. Guess we start over here then. And surprisingly, this one here can go all the way to the top. We just barely made it up here. But that is great. Now we have a big drop here, so I guess for our simple lift or our simple slope, we have to go over here. And right now, since we don't have any black diamond skiers, we need to try to stay in red here and not have too much black. Because skiers here, they also tend to be overconfident with their capabilities. So you're gonna see blue skiers or even green skiers going down here, so. And of course we want to try to avoid that as much as possible, because it just gives more work for our volunteers. Here I'm trying to connect over here so that they can choose this route here if they want to. And as you can see, the green skiers are already starting to head over here to go and enjoy this slope that we did over here. So that's where we're going to end it for today. Thank you very much for watching this first episode. I hope you like it, and I hope you come back for our second episode. Thank you very much. I'll see you the next time.